Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. Another day is here. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. We gotta keep moving, na 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 na. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. Everybody gotta put their time in. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. Voice of opinion and place your calling. WB. Get up, make every day count. Don't waste it, people. Do your part, play a role, get where you need to. You can tune in for work or in your vehicle. If you got a problem, pick up the phone. Why wait till the time calling is the show with no matter even if you're at home. Just call in. WB. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. Another day is here. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. We gotta keep moving, na 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 na. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. Everybody gotta put their time in. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. Voice of opinion and place your calling. WB. Be yourself, see yourself. This is the show, my people. Believe our hopes so to needless reason. Nobody feel left out. This the vibe we're dealing. Let's find a solution. Yeah. No respect, unselfishness and cooperation. That's how we need to build a strong nation. We are the people to make the changes. We are the changes. WB. And all the things that will feel happen and not got blue skies. And nothing that people get victimized. Let's work together for better. We got to unite. Belize, yeah. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. Another day is here. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. We gotta keep moving, na 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 na. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. Everybody gotta put their time in. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. Voice of opinion and place your calling. WB. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. Another day is here. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. We gotta keep moving, na 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 na. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. Everybody gotta put their time in. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. Voice of opinion and place your calling. WB. Be yourself, see yourself. This is the show, my people. Believe our hopes so to needless reason. Nobody feel left out. This the vibe we're dealing. Let's find a solution. Yeah. No respect, unselfishness and cooperation. That's how we need to build a strong nation. We are the people to make the changes. We are the changes. WB. And all the things that will feel happen and not got blue skies. And nothing that people get victimized. Let's work together for better. We got to unite. Belize, yeah. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. Another day is here. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. We gotta keep moving, na 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 na. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. Everybody gotta put their time in. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. Voice of opinion and place your calling. WB. Get up, make every day count. Don't waste it, people. Do your part, play a role, get where you need to. You can tune in for work or in your vehicle. If you got a problem, pick up the phone. Why wait till the time calling is the show with no matter even if you're at home. Just call in. WB. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. Another day is here. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. We gotta keep moving, na 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 na. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. Everybody gotta put their time in. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. Voice of opinion and place your calling. WB. Be yourself, see yourself. This is the show, my people. Believe our hopes so to needless reason. Nobody feel left out. This the vibe we're dealing. Let's find a solution. Yeah. No respect, unselfishness and cooperation. That's how we need to build a strong nation. We are the people to make the changes. We are the changes. WB. And all the things that will feel happen and not got blue skies. And nothing that people get victimized. Let's work together for better. We got to unite. Belize, yeah. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. Another day is here. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. We gotta keep moving, na 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 na. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. Everybody gotta put their time in. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. Voice of opinion and place your calling. WB. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. Belize, wake up Belize. Another day is here. Wake up Belize, we gotta keep moving, na 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 na. Wake up Belize, everybody gotta put the time in. Wake up Belize, voice of our piano and play, so calling, be yourself, see yourself, this is a show my people. Believe our hopes up to needless reason. Nobody feel left out, is the vibe we dealing. Let's find a solution, yeah. No respect on selfishness and cooperation. That's how we need to build a strong nation. We are the people to make the changes. We are the changes to be obeyed. And all the things that we happen and not got blue skies. And nothing that people get victimized. Let's work together for better.
Please welcome to the WUB, Wake Up Belize Morning Vibes. This Tuesday morning, the 22nd of July, 2025. Wherever you are, we hope your morning is beautiful, your health is great, your energy is high, your vibes positive, and your space enough. Because we want you in it, we want you in ours. That's what we try to do every weekday morning. We call this effort the WUB, Wake Up Belize Morning Vibes, also known as Belize's best morning conversation where you get to be so influential. You direct the show with your participation. We hope we get around to that. We want to welcome everybody that is here early. Yes, the early comers, you are great. Whether it is you're listening to us on the radio, getting us on XTV or via our apps, which we hope you have placed on your smart devices, even if you're not using it currently. We love that you have it available, because that means that when you move about, it's still linked in. Wherever you're there, you got data, you got access to Wi-Fi, internet, perfect. To people on social media, love you, but we need you to make the thing official. Follow us, Facebook, and most importantly, subscribe. Please, strengthen way. Right there, do it now. If you've not subscribed to us as yet on XTV Belize on YouTube, that's our YouTube channel, do it today, do it right now. Yes, build up the numbers. Thank you. To those getting us via simulcast, of course, feel very welcome to our show. We're glad you're here with us throughout the country and the world. Welcome. As you know, if you're familiar to how this thing roll out, we've got a preliminary phase, then we get into the main event. So we got warm-ups. Yeah, we got that. We got a bit of news for you that comes from our news team. Before we get that, we got straight from the National Meteorological Service the latest weather forecast, so you know what kind of weather you can expect today. And that's where we're going to start. Shania Young is the forecaster today, and we now find out what to expect.
Good morning. A light easterly airflow prevails. The 24-hour forecast is for skies to be sunny with a few cloudy spells and clear to partly cloudy tonight, with only isolated showers or thunderstorms mainly over the south. High temperatures today will be 89 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 95 inland and 82 up in the mountains. Tonight's low temperatures will be 82 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 74 inland and 68 up in the hills. The winds will be from the east at 5 to 15 knots and the sea conditions will be light chop. There will be a high tide at 7:16 this morning, followed by a low tide at 3:07 this afternoon. The sun rose at 5:29 this morning and will set at 6:29 this evening. The moon will set at 4:55 this afternoon and will rise at 4:08 tomorrow morning. In the extended forecast, partly cloudy skies with isolated showers or thunderstorms mainly over the south is expected for Wednesday and Wednesday night. In the Sargassum update, satellite and surface observations continue to show an abundant amount of sargassum over the area. As a result, coastal destinations, especially over the northern half of the country, will continue to be severely impacted during the next few days. In a tropical weather outlook, tropical cyclone formation is not expected during the next 48 hours over the North Atlantic basin. And this concludes this morning's weather report prepared by the National Meteorological Service. For additional information, kindly visit our website at nms.gov.bz.
The first private radio in Belize since 1989, Creme FM presents the news. Informative, accurate, current information, local, regional, and international news, weather and sports. And now, the news.
And now the news. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs has informed that the International Court of Justice has set oral proceedings to begin on Monday, November 24th this year on Guatemala's application for permission to intervene in the Belize versus Honduras case regarding sovereignty over the Zapadilla Keys. In November 2022, Belize had requested that the ICJ adjudge and declare that Belize has sovereignty over the Zapadilla Keys, but Guatemala also claims sovereignty. Belize had filed its memorial in the Honduras matter in May 2023, and Honduras filed its counter-memorial in December that year. Guatemala made its application to intervene on December 1st, 2023. According to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Belize did not object to Guatemala's application, but Honduras did, as such a hearing is required on the preliminary matter. Former Minister of Foreign Affairs, Raymond Courtney, who remains as advisor on the Belize-Guatemala matter, spoke on what it all means for the Belize-Guatemala case.
As I said, we have no objection to it being heard, but I suspect that we will have to wait to see what Honduras says in its submissions to the court, and then we can decide whether or not we will, put any strong arguments one way or the other. Basically, I think the position that we will adopt is to assist the court as best we can. We want the substantive case to move forward, whether Guatemala is allowed to intervene or not. We want the matter to move forward as we do the case between Guatemala and Belize over the territory claimed by Guatemala. And the Guatemala-Belize case is ready for hearing and awaiting a date for hearing. The Honduras case specifically is not joined to the Guatemala-Belize case. However, for obvious reasons, they should be heard together. What the lawyers, international lawyers have told us and what we're hoping for is that the court would set a date for Guatemala-Belize, let's say in one particular month next year or the year after, whenever they set it. And then the Belize-Honduras would be set, let's say, a week or two after, so that all the arguments in the two cases, because they are connected, would be heard by the court around the same time, and a judgment, hopefully, in each case be handed down around the same time.
The Belize-Guatemala case went before the ICJ in June of 2019, 6 years ago. Belize does not believe Guatemala's case regarding the Zapadilla Range is credible.
We strongly believe, and I say this from an informed position, that the evidence in respect of sovereignty over the Zapadilla Keys and the keys in that area is heavily weighted in favor of Belize. First point. Secondly, Guatemala, we have seen Guatemala's argument. The evidence, we have seen that already in the case. We have seen the Honduras claim and the basis on which they say they are entitled to sovereignty over the Zapadilla Keys. The maritime areas, as you said, we have all spoken on this before. There is the ability of the court to pronounce on the maritime areas using the law of the sea, which provides some flexibility in the court finding where to place the boundary based on special circumstances. The configuration, the geographical configuration of the Bay of Honduras creates special circumstances. We believe, based on the advice from our experts, that when the court comes to looking at those special circumstances, comes to looking at where the keys actually are, where what we believe should be the proper baselines to be used to project the maritime territory, that we would be in a very strong position. Having said that, there is always litigation risk. I think the risk here is slim, but it is perhaps the area where We have put in the most resources. We have put in a lot of time and effort and expertise to ensure that we present the best case scenario, to ensure that at the end of this process, both cases, that we maintain sovereignty over all the islands of our coast, including the Sapodilla Keys.
Courtney shared that they are disappointed with the delay in the case and said they expect a ruling on the two matters before the end of this administration. Foreign Minister Francis Fonseca is in Washington for a series of meetings, including with the Foreign Minister of Guatemala.
I will be meeting today with the Foreign Minister of Guatemala, my counterpart, on a bilateral basis. But later on today, we will also be meeting along with the OAS with our group of friends that have supported both Belize and Guatemala as we pursue a diplomatic resolution to the long-standing claim. I will also be having an opportunity to meet with the Secretary General of the Organization of American States, His Excellency Albert Ramdeen.
The Ministry of Foreign Affairs yesterday confirmed that the used 2024 Toyota Land Cruiser VX purchased for Belize $250,000 at the end of March from Car Guys Belize Limited is assigned to Minister Francis Fonseca. The company is described by the ministry as one of several well-established, reputable car dealers from which the government acquires vehicles. The ministry also revealed that the vehicle was among two received through its strategic partners, though it does not name the purported donors. It does state that since November 2020, the ministry has not purchased any vehicles with taxpayers' funds. It writes instead, vehicles acquired for the ministry fleet have been donated by various development partners in support of the institutional strengthening of the ministry. The ministry also notes that its vehicles are used not only for its daily operations, but also for the provision of protocol services for the entire government. Former Minister of Foreign Affairs, Senior Counsel Eamon Courtney, was not assigned any such luxury vehicle and says he finds no issue with this assignment.
First of all, we have countries, and it's not only one, who have from time to time made donations to Belize, and specifically to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. And whilst I was there, we made requests to upgrade the fleet for the very reason that Belize hosts a conference tomorrow, and we have heads of state or foreign ministers or environment ministers coming in and say, we need proper buses, we need proper vehicles to move them around. So that's not unusual. And countries from time to time are quite prepared, disposed to assisting us in that way. And as I said, we got whilst I was there. I don't know what was available when the minister, in the second term, the vehicle that I was using, I don't know whether he used that or whether he used the one that he had as education. I don't know what he did. But to be quite frank, as you said, the vehicle that I was certainly using had quite some mileage on it. And, I see absolutely nothing wrong in the minister using this vehicle for his movements, which is quite considerable, going up and down to Benopan and to other places. He has responsibility for culture, he has responsibility for immigration, which will require him to travel around quite a bit and sometimes off-road. Focusing on loss of revenue, of course, is a red herring, as there was no loss of revenue. So I have no difficulty with it.
In the wake of the tragic death of 14-year-old Axel Oroman, the Belize Port Authority reminded the public that the operation of any personal watercraft, including jet skis, requires a valid certificate of competency. The vessel must also be registered and licensed with the Belize Port Authority. Life jackets are also mandatory when operating or riding personal watercraft, as they can help prevent drowning and save lives. Reports are that Oroman did not possess a license to operate a watercraft, and the jet ski was not registered with the Belize Port Authority. That ends this morning news update. We take ourselves a break. When we come back on the other side, bang, 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 conversation time. We open up the phone and we get busy. Our purpose, our agenda is participation. But we take a break first. We'll be right back. You're listening to
informative, accurate, current information. Krem's Newscast. Local, regional, and international news. Weather and sports.
At Atlantic Bank, your convenience is our priority. Our contact center is designed to enhance your banking experience. With a wide range of customer service options, you save time and effort. You can easily call in to block or unblock your debit and credit cards, perform account inquiries, and access detailed card information. Whether you need assistance with online banking, merchant support, or general inquiries, our team is ready to help. For added convenience, if all operators are busy, you can leave your number and an operator will return your call as soon as possible to ensure you receive the support you need. Depending on your transaction type, we may need to verify your identity through a set of security questions. And remember, Atlantic Bank will never request your username or password for Atlantic Online via phone call, text, or email, ensuring your personal information remains safe and secure. Our support team is available Monday to Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. in both English and Spanish. Simply dial 223-1212. This is a dedicated line for our contact center. Atlantic Bank is committed to providing you with exceptional service and the tools you need to manage your finances conveniently and securely. Take full advantage of our easy-to-use contact center services today.
Atlantic Bank. Building the future together.
Amandala is now online. You can now access Amandala's midweek and weekend issues online by logging on to our website at amandala.com.bz/news and joining our membership portal today. There's 5 easy steps to get unlimited access to weekly e-paper, archive publications, and a host of other exclusive contents. Number 1, go to Amandala's website. Number 2, navigate to subscribed areas. Number 3, choose a membership level. Number 4, check out using our secured portal. Number 5, log into the members only section. Telephone numbers 501-280-4703 or 202-4477. Fax us at 501-222-4702, or you could email at amandalapress@yahoo.com or amandalapress@gmail.com. Amandala, all power to the people.
The best days of your life start with Smart's postpaid plan.
Every day is a new challenge, and I stay connected with my clients no matter how tough the workout gets.
As a mom and entrepreneur, I need flexibility. My best day starts with my Smart postpaid plan.
As a chef, I only choose the best ingredients and the best postpaid plan with Smart.
And that's a wrap.
As a TV show host, every second counts. My Smart plan keeps connection at my fingertips. Thanks. Oh, hi! One sec. I'm never giving up my Smart postpaid plan.
Explore Flex Junior, Choice, Select, and Plus postpaid plans and more to find the perfect fit to your days. Visit any Smart showroom countrywide to sign up today. Smart's postpaid plans are more than just a plan. They're the plan to the best days of your life. Smart, bringing people together.
Welcome back. This is WUB, Wake Up Billy's Morning Vibes. This is Tuesday morning edition of the WUB, 22nd of July, 2025. Mose hosting. And now, drum roll, we begin. We are open for the business of conversation, and so all you need to do is call. You don't need to book one appointment. That's not how this works. You got a phone, you got data, you got credit. Just call, connect. 280-5848. Make we talk. That's what we do. Weekday mornings. This is open for you until 9, and as long as you got respect and not come out of order, we could talk about topic of your choosing. But in the meantime, while you deliberate whether you're to come in, of course, the conversation have to proceed. Remember, we're not into preach and we're not there to talk to ourselves. Not things we fancy. Not here. We love the exchange, the reasoning, that how this thing works. The most unattractive, unappealing topic got a little airtime in the latest news cycle, and I'm talking about the ICJ Guatemala matter. But I have a call. Good morning, WUB.
Morning, my brother.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir. Good morning, Bedrin. Top of the day, Bedrin. Grand rising, brother.
We have to give thanks to life.
You know, sir?
But it's a sad day.
Okay, sir.
Because we lose 2 more children down in a PG. We're dropping our well. They think they're touching sometimes because at our father.
Yes, sir.
So I just could imagine how a parent feels when he loses a loved one. And I repeat myself, I'm a father. So I have that sensitive side of me when it comes to kids.
Yes, sir.
Mose, I don't know if we don't pay attention. I don't know if we're busy. Or I don't know if something they distract with. But when it comes to kids, and I want everybody to hear me out there, when it comes to our kids, put that extra effort to pay attention to your kids, talk to your kids, communicate with your kids. Do you understand? Reach out to your kids. I know how you feel if you have kids, you have a kid, and due to your personal differences with the parents, the kid get neglected in the middle because they take a personal back and forth. They blame game. But the reality is that the both are on the future. So pay attention to the kids. It's very important.
It's a tricky balance to give children a space to explore, because that grows them, that builds confidence. They need it, especially when you're dealing with rural settings. There's more area for children to explore. It strengthens them, but there is a inbuilt risk and danger. You have some parents where overprotective, and then they grow children where grow up into people who can't stand for themselves because they've not been allowed space for building themselves and consider a balance. And so,
one of the hardest things.
You know they make her finish the breads.
All right.
So there is this risk, and again, a child is curious and they not understand, they not develop the sense of danger fully as yet. And so parents have to be on full alert, especially a child at that age where partner fully active, full of energy. But I know jump up, as sad as this is, and say that this is something without a result of negligence. I don't know that for a fact. Children move fast. We had this instant where I believe it was last year, the year before, where we had a child fall into the not quick area. 1 minute the child was there in the yard. The next minute the child runs out. Bam, bam, bam. It happens really fast. And again, when these things happen, we want to rush to say, well, yeah, because they are painful loss for things, even if you don't know relative of the child, you know what one 7-year-old is, one 8-year-old, 9-year-old, you're the villain for life, you're invested, and you know that the road is ahead of them, and then all of that is the plug is pulled, and it's final, and it's devastating. But we can't rush to say, oh, that somebody never cared, or a careless mommy, or a careless daddy. No, we don't know that. I don't know that.
Well, I don't reach it. I don't reach it because, like what you say, I can't say certain things like that because then I don't know the circumstances around whatsoever happened. We just know what we know. But in a quick one different. So I don't know why you're going to bring that up back.
Generally,
why people... Why you going to bring up the quick thing back?
Generally...
The one that's different.
Generally, people who, in the rural areas where have wells and so, especially in like villages where I observed them, they would put something over the well. Like they would have one covering upon the well. To make
you put a zinc, you put some board,
some plank of board. Yeah, that's what is done. That's what's traditionally done to make it more safe. No, so maybe, I don't know if...
We don't know how that well is done. We don't know how that well
We don't know, brother. We don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
We don't know.
But you're going to touch that quick thing and shouldn't touch that. That's totally different. That's totally different. What happened there? The neglect. That I could tell you because I not have seen it. I know people who pass and tell them, make them stop to do that. Then they have big pity pot game to go on. The poor man did a work, he struggle. Because a babysitter in left hand. You understand? And the mother at work, they try to make ends meet. But again, that child was an active child in the neighborhood. Everybody adore him and know him. You know when they're going to pick new way, small, but they could copycat everything where everybody do. We bring a joyfulness on people's face. That child was one of those child. Someone tell me pass.
Yeah.
On the bridge, someone tell me pass on the bridge. I tell me, make them picnic. You know, that's what when they been to do. Cross the Kineka got some cement slab, right?
So
but
tell me something.
You know, as a kid, you challenge yourself.
Tell me something.
It's fun when you do it.
Tell me something. Because I would imagine that me want a whole lot of energy when you me 8, 9, 10.
But you don't want to go down the road, Mose. You don't want to go down the road there.
All right. And so...
You don't know where to start.
No. We're not going down the road fully. But just to make you acknowledge that when you're a picnic, your teeth chance do some things where your mom I don't know where you're
No, I do the worst of the worst.
Right. And
Mose, I do it up to mama get some bitch. When I 13-year-old, mama put me up. My stepfather tried to make life flowy. I already do that. My stepfather tell my man straight. I say that to my 2 eyes. Either he or me.
All right.
Can't make some mafia that.
I was considered a good child. That
You mean a good child?
I was considered a good child.
Oh, okay.
Because
They kick up dust.
Because they don't know everything. They don't know. They don't know.
You ever one day one day?
I me down low. Till when word come out, then catch me upon the thief mango, gang and thief mango, and our relative house again. So your children are just they're full of all this energy. That's summer, brother. And what is important is that we do the boring, tedious, repetitive things will make the environment safer. Because take for example now, we got a teenager, 14-year-old, gone on a jet ski drunk. Did we talk about it yesterday morning? And we get a message saying from the port authority saying, man, you should never operate one watercraft without one license, and you should always wear one vest and so on. But
that's what I go.
But what is required is that when the summer comes, all really messages are safety. How we anticipate that the children, our youngsters, when they look for those things where want be problematic. So we emphasize. You might say to yourself, why would it do it? Nobody know to hear it, but we have to do it. We put out public service messages. We put up lead posters because by doing so, we ensure that when something happens, and something will happen, that we don't feel like, man, we could have get out this word. If this word may be out, if somebody may know, guess what? Under no circumstances you go upon a watercraft without one life vest. You know, I would say sometimes people go upon a boat. Me as I don't feel confident myself. Like you know, I get me put on one life vest. You got some who are ashamed to put on one life vest. You go upon a
well, I'm sorry. As Malik gave the instruction for the boat, I haul on me one.
You haul on your.
The big laughter and I don't care.
Alright. Got people where want hold a life vest, you know, but they don't want nobody sitting without life.
You know, you had somebody say, sir, they didn't say sir, tell me to talk. No, by the time you don't talk and explain that, we don't jungle it.
But respect to you know that didn't used to happen 20 years ago. You never get on one of the boats in Thailand, I mean the Kikaka Water Taxi Association. Big respect to them. Not there again, but that I mean for we get the Kikaka, but I really stand pair. Go get that Kikaka. Yo, you get on a boat there, boy, you know, that free up. But no, I very respectful and very grateful is more the appropriate word, that you get on the boat and the youngster and they go through the thing like, you know, like one flight attendant, how they do it on a plane, show you how you put on your life vest, strap it on, boop, and the one there and the young one. Then it might seem like kicksy, it might seem like, hey, what they tell me about? Tell me about over, we there on a big boat, blah. Listen, the tedious little, boring little things that will increase the level of safety and lowers the danger. It's good to do. I respect that they do it on the water taxis now. There have been cases, I got family and friends where made up on a boat was split in two.
I witness one way flip.
So, you know, like
flip.
Yeah.
Flip. And we rescue them. I mean, everybody went up on the Kikaka catamaran that you know, the man jump off a boat and help the tourists and guide, and we witnessed that. I witnessed that.
All right. So we do these things anyway. What's your next topic before I close you off?
This is what I want to say. Everybody to make one big noise about this expensive vehicle. yes, we will admit it's a huge amount of money. That not for we money. Correct me as I go along. That not for we money, you know. That money donated and sponsored, right? Correct me.
That's what.
All right.
That's what we've been told. We're not. Been,
all right.
We're not been told.
I hope that the whole transaction gone. Because it's an expensive vehicle, but you have to be the bigger person. Understand. Just understand the whole thing. I sit down and I observe the whole thing. You know what? This is what I understand. I understand that we have a lot of people, diplomat people, high-end people from all over the world come visit. And I know somebody communicate with each other and just make know where to go on. Well, this is the problem with God believes. I don't see nothing wrong. You know, a nice expensive vehicle that offer we money. I hope not. Free. Accommodate. You know? And make sure that our visitors are comfortable at its best. Right now, we even have a 5-star hotel. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I think we do. I think we have.
We might have 5-star resort.
I think, yeah. We don't have
but I don't know if we have a 5-star hotel.
We don't.
How are you correct me?
I don't think we have a 5-star hotel in Belize City, the Belize, broader, greater Belize City area. I don't believe any of these hotels are 5 stars, but there are 5-star hotels, I believe, in San Pedro and.
That's why I said don't resort.
Yeah.
I say hotel.
All right.
And I mean hotel. Believe. All right, better.
So listen to me. So listen to me.
The point I don't know.
So listen to me. When you do promotions, and I know I haven't done a promotion. I've not been involved in a promotion for years, but I still got my promoter card. I still consider myself one of the things I do in life. Promoter, that one, concert promoter, right? And so we both, I know for a fact, we both have been involved with bringing in artists, right?
Yep.
And I've been involved in bringing like an iconic artist. I was involved along with my bona fide brother, man Earl, Buddy, bringing Burning Spear. And you're bringing the great Winston Rodney. You would have said, well, okay, you can't just use one everyday car if you go and pick up the man at the airport, right?
Yep.
At the same time, you know, broke the concert promotion budget to try to see how you could make Winston Rodney ride wrong, you know, when he used to ride wrong when he go to Paris or when he go perform the Brixton. No, we not got that. But we might know somebody. We have
you take it out of the mouth.
We know somebody we got one really nice thing.
Yes.
And we are really.
That's how it works.
That's how it works, brother. Because that the whole that your mindset when you understand, okay, yes, let it be out here. That we say play big boy. That for me for we line play. If you're not big, play big boy. But listen to me. When you deal with the budget and you try make success, you stay within your means. Say how boy make I do what I do. My concern, you are never. I do WUB 25 years. I've never spent a day, a morning, an hour talking about any elected official or authority figure winning a drive. Never. In my view, the people who are tasked for those serious work need one dependable ride.
Yeah.
So every year, oh, this thing get one. No, Where I want to talk about, without apology, is the fact that when we have them thing, you get a ride, and you get one new ride, and then now you buy the ride, and within 3 or 4 years now you have to get one upgraded ride. No wrong with that ride. These rides, you get something.
Yeah, but you don't need an upgraded ride.
You get a brand new thing out of the store.
You don't need that.
Right? No, I have a problem as well that, one, you would think, since everything where we talk about the climate change, that the vision we would have, in fact, you could go and check it. The Costa Rica government has committed itself to make its entire fleet be electric.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
That's
why I said I never see a problem with it.
But that one gas guzzler, and the next thing where I never understand, that why the government, I believe, needs a middleman to get its fleet.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Do you understand that, brother? Like
I don't get that. I don't get that.
Like you, Brick, even you are get a whip. If you do get one whip, you not going just randomly that you want to try make sure that okay, you are got one in your bedroom there. You will figure out how to do one thing. You want to see the thing. Can you try lower the cost and lower the amount where you have to give to any middle person? That just natural reality.
Yep.
But the government, brother,
the
government have outreach, diplomatic people where could go and sit down with car manufacturers.
Yeah.
And say, you have some electric vehicle now where they compete with Tesla. And say, we want to defend your brand. You want to say, the Belize mission, we are stocked with electric vehicles coming from your company, and here we want. We want to sign a contract where we want order with you, your vehicles for the next 10-15 years, and you want to get the branding, you want to big up yourself for that, you give me a discount package, we want to deal with you. That the capacity of the state. So how you end up in a situation with part, and this go from administration to administration, and I know they try to take food out of the car dealers them out.
That's why I just tell the car dealer about you.
I don't care. I know they try to take food out of the mouth, but I don't.
They make it look too obvious to Mose. Let's be real. They make it look too obvious.
As far as I am concerned, I don't see where it is rocket science for especially the government abilities. The government abilities. We have diplomats around the world, brother. We're upon the payroll, brother.
Yep.
We're upon the payroll. It's not rocket science for approach car dealers and so on. The same thing where we can't understand. We 2025. And Belize has not been able to get a single apparel sponsorship for any of we sporting teams.
Yep.
We still go that the Nike store and they buy things for then put for we name on it, brother.
Yep.
So in my view, the very concept of the government going to a car dealer seems illogical to me, seems backward to me. And again, respect the car dealer, no do nothing wrong.
Nobody respect the car dealer.
They in the business of sell vehicle and as far as I know, I know one thing I know, especially about the particular car dealer, that I don't know hear him, scare him guy. They are professional people and they think legit. They know they run no flood vehicle. They know they run no flood vehicle operation. So I don't have no question about the quality of the vehicle. Or the business, or the fact that they do business and they barely want to buy the vehicle. Well, yeah, you want to get one of them good thing, that good thing they get. I am talking about the government. I am talking about the government as it relates to the fact that in 2025, I don't care. The next concern I have, what I say yesterday, it seems that it's all right. Everybody say it's all right, and everybody feel like you're the making a fuss about nothing. But boy, me, I tell you the truth. Me not like you that for we Ministry of Foreign Affairs, they get handled by undisclosed donors. Because they look out for it. Because nobody they give us something for free.
That's right.
And I don't want our positions and its reality is the reality. Our foreign policy is shaped by donations and grants. Who they give it thing? So we do that. But now from a lower level, one of the things where we know here, but who that the donor. So the who the pap we have, the who the go to pan way. Because that's what it is, you know, brother. Somebody the go to pan way, you know.
Yep. Heavy right? Too.
Heavy. And this sugar daddy, the name no call. That one undisclosed sugar daddy with me, no, for the rest of people then they worry about. When they worry about. This is the part where I worry about. Then they use it as one defense. I find that to be one indictment.
Yep.
We just take things from people. I know that's what we do all the time. But on the level of foreign affairs, if a foreign country not like the ride where we got, and as far as I could say, and what's wrong, we got decent vehicles in the
Mose, listen to me, we got a spaceship here.
But bro, if a foreign nation not like for their dignitaries, they don't think that for we thing up to for their standard. Man, when they could do that, just bring their own thing, and when the people come, then go on in it. That's how that is done. Because
bring their own thing and pop their thing and cover their thing.
Because they're not the same one where one come and say, oh, then the country they not got no fiscal control, they not got no fiscal discipline. They will call you out too, you know.
Yep.
They will call you out too. Then the same one we talk about, then the countries like we with a banana republic, with a shithole countries, they call with that, you know.
Yep, that's what I talk.
So in my view, I don't know if I had to be too proud. But by me touches, you know. Me touches. The giveaway thing, the way how we in love with the giveaway thing, I know too into it, you know.
But remember we like to show our hand too.
So now we got next people to go to Pan so we could have one nice ride.
Yeah.
No man, no, we pay for what we could afford. We understand where the time and where the moment they go on in our country right now and where they go on in the world. And the messaging on this no consistent with whether they really in the world. The IMF just don't tell you better sort out yourself and make sure that you can handle two shocks. Meaning make sure you could take two good hands. That's what the IMF tell you, you know. IMF say, yeah, where they go and please. You need to straighten your core and get ready because you have to at least take two hands. No one, you know. Take one, good one too. Book, pan the jar, you know. You have to take that. in 2025, that could come from nowhere. With that one, E12-day war with Iran and Israel, if that thing may get next level and all the countries start, we may only pay $25 a gallon that they get. In fact, we may have a problem to get fuel at the country. We come dangerously close. We are fortunate that the Iranians then decide they don't want to carry it at the next level, because if they may decide to close down the channel for we control almost 1/3 of the global oil distribution, Dagnyam will suffer. Not only where you may cost without the pump, but getting the fuel may have become one issue. We come that close to one painful shock. We have declining tourism numbers, not because we're not beautiful, not because we're not going great product. Outside our control, the global reality just in an upheaval. So everything where we do work so nicely and beautifully last year and the year before that, coming off of the pandemic and the rebound and boom, 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 and it's building up momentum and bap, and we do nice, 2025, bap. Numbers going down, numbers to go down. The messaging, we're not there in a champagne time. We're there in figure out how we want, batten down the hatches and survive time. That way important. One man give we one thing cool. We know to try crucify nobody. But I am very sensitive and I'm very uncomfortable with the fact that we say somebody give we a thing, but we're unable to say that who give it. You understand?
They say that thing for a man.
But who, brother? Who the good tip?
All right,
who the good tip away?
Listen to me. Remember what I tell you? One name will come up. You know, listen to me. Achie. It's talking never done about that, you know.
Suppose that Russia give away.
All right.
so suppose that North Korea give away.
Suppose that Guatemala give away.
Suppose that Guatemala give away.
That free thing and that donation thing there.
That was
it's bigger than me and you know, you come up again, watch it.
So the thing is that the defense of the vehicle that was bigger concern to me than the original problem. Like people may make a fuss about the vehicle and say, oh, that's second hand, whatever, but I don't consider the vehicle to be second hand.
No, I don't consider second hand.
But when they defend it and say that somebody give it, then that when I say, but wait. Now who the papa of pan we know? How we come? No, we are told that we entire fleet, the people the papa of pan.
You know what
if you give a machine for help with sargassum, respect. If you give we know that they give it we're a part of a program for fight against the schoolworm and we get help with the entire region.
I'm glad to bring that up. We
have to accept that help. They come and they make one donation or ambulance for a hospital. My goodness, man. We have to take that. Even though we know nothing in life is free.
With me, right?
Even though
with me, right?
Make I hear it.
Yeah, well, I mean, this helps me. And you hit the nail on the head because I'm going to say, all right, then you give me that. And that got a cost. You mean to tell me that first person, I have that conversation and accept that could have told me, you know what, Juan? We really appreciate that, man, and because we like how on the lookout to the level of how they want us to deal with on one corner of the country. All right, fine. We do it. We appreciate that. But somebody who really patriotic and got love the country, would I say, you know what? You see that money there, we could have done a lot with that. We have sarcasm problem right now. You know what I'm saying? We have a lot of problem with that money there. Could have made help. You know? Take care of some of the needs that we need to take care of. That's why that's the way I sit down and say to myself. I don't know what people say to themselves out there, because by the end of the day as a country, we need to look out for the things that is important. Where it affect we. A lot of things affect where we play a blind eye to it. I want to tell you something, and I want to say this. And before I say this, I don't know before the year done, what next one will happen. Right, that's how part I live. Need a speed bump on Mandala Drive. Right? Close, it need a speed bump, because religiously, every day, like a menu, right? People are getting knocked off a cycle, bang bang, because it look like we're on the street the right way. Mandala Drive, that's straight class. Sometimes I hear so much I even go peep. I don't know that.
Why, back in the days, whenever we hear bang, we know that what. So
right there, lane, yeah.
Yeah, that's
religiously.
That's been a notorious.
So the car on the may have to make it figure out try to put a speed bump.
You know, thankfully, in all the time that I've been here, nobody has been seriously injured or killed at that junction. But I can tell you, anytime we hear a bang, we know the what.
Right, so right. Cycle and cycle, vehicle and cycle, even bicycle people crash.
Give thanks for the brick report, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's 7:35. It's Tucson Scam Time and sponsored by 4 Point Security. We're going to take our first break after that and continue the conversation when we return. This is Wake Up Billy's Morning Vibes there upon Creme Radio and upon XTV.
You're watching WB, this is XTV. I got to say big respect to our sponsors, 4 Point Security. But guess what? It's the 50th annual Carnival Association for this year. So that's me for 2025. The Carnival parade is going to be off the hook. But guess what? We never did get a chance to find out the band members, then 2 cents. But we got highlights. So get ready for one epic episode of the highlight for the Carnival 50th year anniversary. All right? You're watching WB, this is XTV, part 1.
Tired of replacing light bulbs? LEDs are what you need. LEDs last up to 30,000 hours. That's 30 times longer than incandescent bulbs, and up to 8 times longer than compact fluorescents. So less changing and less trash. Planet Earth thanks you. And the LED experts at Brothers Habet and Habet will help you find the best LED solution with colors for every room and mood, starting as low as $6.95. You can even get LED strips for home, office, and industrial use. So say goodbye to fluorescent tubes forever. And because they use up to 90% less energy, you save money. Money you can spend on other things. So head to Brothers Habet or Habet today. You can also call, email, or Facebook us. Have a brilliant day.
En Atlantic Bank, tu comodidad es nuestra prioridad. Nuestro centro de contacto está diseñado para mejorar tu experiencia bancaria. Con una amplia gama de opciones de servicio al cliente, ahorras tiempo y esfuerzo. Puedes llamar fácilmente para bloquear o desbloquear tus tarjetas de débito y crédito, realizar consultas de cuentas y acceder a información detallada de tus tarjetas. Ya sea que necesites asistencia con la banca en línea, apoyo para comercios o consultas generales, nuestro equipo está listo para ayudarte. Para mayor comodidad, si todos los operadores están ocupados, puedes dejar tu número y un operador te devolverá la llamada lo antes posible para asegurarse de que recibas el apoyo que necesitas. Para mayor seguridad, es posible que necesitemos verificar tu identidad con un conjunto de preguntas sencillas. Recuerda, Atlantic Bank nunca solicitará tu nombre de tu usuario ni contraseña de Atlantic Online por llamada telefónica, mensaje de texto o correo electrónico, asegurando que tu información personal permanezca segura y protegida. Nuestro equipo de apoyo está disponible de lunes a viernes, de 8 a.m. a 6 p.m. en inglés y en español. Simplemente marca al 223-1212. Esta es la línea dedicada para nuestro centro de contacto. Atlantic Bank se compromete a brindarte un servicio excepcional y las herramientas que necesitas para administrar tus finanzas de manera conveniente y segura. Aprovecha al máximo nuestro servicio del centro de contacto.
Atlantic Bank, building the future together.
Oh man, one more scroll and my data is done.
Wait, who said anything about running out? Smart just dropped a more powerful plan that now includes social media data so you can scroll till your fingers cramp. Visit any Smart showroom to sign up today because connectivity just got even better. Smart, bringing people together.
Sir, your item is ready for viewing.
Is that all?
This is everything.
Belize introduced its new electronic passport in 2022 through the launch of the Electronic Passport Issuance and Control System, EPICS. The e-passport includes an electronic chip that safeguards the holder's personal information and photograph. It also features a verification mechanism compatible with biometric systems such as smart gates at international borders. The passport's design reflects national pride, showcasing Belizean landmarks and symbols. It incorporates 26 modern security elements to prevent fraud and corruption. The introduction of the e-passport aims to enhance security, improve processing efficiency, and reduce application backlogs, benefiting Belizeans both domestically and abroad. The Ministry of Immigration, strengthening national sovereignty, security, and socio-economic development.
morning again, welcome back. This is WUB Wake Up Billy's Morning Vibes on a Tuesday morning, July 22nd, 2025. Mose, Hyde hosting today. And as always, the rules are simple and straightforward. You call. That's it. The number 280-5848. That's the live line for you to participate in the conversation. We love when you call. So when I started the show just before my bedroom Colleen, I was saying that we are having this rare moment when this topic that so much people just don't want to deal with. A lot of people say, "Oh, that Belize Guatemala thing, that for granny and grandpa, that's not for we thing." And but every now and then there's a report on it, because even though we live in our country where presently, day before the World Court, the ICJ, to determine whether or not we got rights for live here. Really, that's all the way they in, all the way they in that they both. There are not a lot of countries on planet Earth. There are not a lot of countries and a lot of people they share this experience here. We have a special set of people where right now they don't want court. Judges where we don't know in a far, far away land. 1 year and the year arguments about free right to the territory. All the way. And occasionally, every blue moon, while he drop information, land power for we digest. We not get a lot, just a little drop. Apparently, we don't need for no more than that. And so, yesterday, I mean, one of the occasions when he drops on the info power and it entered the news cycle. Wow! Reminding us that yes, we're still there. We chose the path to have this matter be dealt with the way it's being dealt with. And our neighboring country, essentially, they make the argument that yada fide. And we give a report that, on this side matter about the Sapodilla Keys, which is in a wrestling, they call it a Royal Rumble when everybody they pile up there. A Royal Rumble they go on over the Sapodilla Ridge. But I have a call. Krem, good morning, WUB. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. You know, I listen to the show on my show. But what happened to the show? Something wrong with the show? I want to know why people like criticize this country. So, you know, from 1961, I had watched this criticism of people when they dash out of people's mouth. You know? Mm-hmm. And I watch another thing again. When the COVID done, when the COVID hit it, the government said I buy $1 million worth of injection for it. That's not correct, you know. But when the other one win, one other country give way, you know, give way 25,000. Yes, all of we see with big jaw teeth, they laugh about it, but they never criticize that. But they were criticize one vehicle where the people are giving with when dignitary come and got something good. You see? I can't understand how my country the criticism so.
Well,
everything they criticize.
They're not the country. I don't
yeah,
know.
Take over my show. You take over my show.
I don't know.
I mean the car.
I don't know.
I don't say.
No, what I want to say is no. I want
to criticize, man.
Okay then, but no, I don't want to say the country. That me they criticize it. So you could say, I don't know why you criticize it. I'm okay with that. Be direct. You have a problem with my criticism. Okay, go ahead. All right, I don't know. You're the laugh. Thank you very much. All right, but I could continue with the argument. I don't feel like you have to be, you don't have to be uncomfortable with saying that you're not there with my position. I'm okay with that. No problem. Not saying why the country always criticize. People have said that this show and me as a host that we're negative and that we often criticize more than we praise or applaud, and I would have said facts. And I know apologize for that. I know sign up for be one cheerleader. You have people who are good at that, and that never mind calling in a life do the pom thing. And again, cheerleaders go on place our role, right? Nothing diabolical about being a cheerleader. You got your team, and you ride with your team, right? And who like being a cheerleader, do it to the best of your ability. But if you look to me for the pom thing, that the wrong guy. And if you look for a show where you want to feel the cheerleading thing, that the wrong show. Right? That is, everybody got a purpose, everybody got a rule, everybody got what they do. Feel me? And in this beautiful landscape of choices, there are all flavors for many different taste buds. Right? And I don't have a problem at all if somebody say, to me, you're the talk low and abstract and your criticism no make sense and your criticism wrong, and that's how we go. That don't no offense to me. None at all. So if you feel like I wrong, you feel like why I said that stupidness, do it. Call it. Say it. I want to hear, I want to listen to why you feel that way. With respect, of course. If you're being a personal thing, then we don't got time for that. But if legitimately you got an argument to say, I don't agree with you, I think we would have said a nonsense. I think it's a beautiful world when we get gifts. And we should applaud getting gifts, and that we should be happy that people give away a gift and we never had to spend the money, and we should celebrate it. And that is your position, and you have a right to that feeling. That's how I feel. You understand? That's not my feeling. I don't go and get my feelings in a supermarket where I could pick which one I want. Something happened, and based on how I wired and my worldview and my sensibilities, my views upon life, my principles, I got an opinion upon it. And so again, it might seem contradictory that I could say, well, I don't have a problem with the help we need to get from a foreign nation to fight the school worm. With our small nation, and there are times when, and there are certain things where we can't turn down assistance for that. That would be foolish pride. And so you might say, well, you're to contradict yourself. I think that would be I don't know if I call it fair, because I think you are able to pick and choose where you're comfortable with. But I have a call. Krem, good morning, WB.
Good morning, Brother Mose.
Good morning, sir.
Brother Mose, two things real quick. First of all, the indictment of Bylord Ashcroft to both political parties and the people of Belize. It is very serious matter to think about a gentleman of that caliber.
Excuse me?
Did you hear what I said earlier?
A gentleman of what?
I said a gentleman of that caliber,
What?
Lord Michael Ashcroft.
What caliber is that?
Well, he is a lord. He's a multi-billionaire, and he indicts both political parties and the people of Belize of being pretty much, in his word,
with due respect, my oracles come in a higher caliber than that.
Excuse me?
With due respect, my oracles, the oracles that I choose, have to have a higher caliber than that. So
well,
I do not share your assessment of any any elevated caliber. I don't subscribe to the Lord Ashcroft is our oracle, and that he has come down to share his superior wisdom and assessment of our state. Not somebody who, mind you, has been completely involved in every aspect of the present shaping of the present political culture and landscape.
Well,
so
well,
I really. No, I'm really.
I don't credit the brother Mose. I don't dispute your credit.
I understand your situation. I have to push back. I have to push back on that.
No, just make my point though, and then I would listen to you. I agree with what you are saying. That is your point of view, and I cannot knock your point of view. That is your point of view, and I respect that. But why I repeat that what he said, Brother Mose, is in as much as what you said, I have to respect your point of view. But in his capacity as a millionaire, everybody have been going to him with an apron shaking from today for his money. You see me? And he don't get the sense that both political party comes with an apron, and also the people of Belize come with an apron. So he looking on both. So here looking now.
And he comes with his apron.
Yeah,
and he
because
comes
you
with,
know the multi-millionaire.
He comes with his wish list. A wish list that has been granted many times, sir.
Yes, Brother Mose, because that is the nature. That is the nature of the capitalist.
So he cannot be the oracle.
No, but what I'm saying to Brother Mose, that is the nature of the capitalist.
So anyway,
these are the people whom enslave up.
You have listened to this show for years. There have been leading voices who have called into this show and have said exactly what that brother has said. He has said nothing that has not been said before. He has said nothing new. He has not introduced to us any molecule of fresh wisdom, sir. Fresh
point
analysis.
taken, Brother Mose, but really I would appreciate
let
if
us
you could
talk about,
if
we want to talk about the landscape that exists, let us not talk about it as if though we have been recently enlightened. He has not. Has he enlightened you?
Yes.
Okay.
So let me tell you why he enlightened me.
Yeah,
let me tell you, if you would give me that opportunity too. In as much as I may feel your vibes that you don't appreciate him, let me as a citizen with my rights be able to speak my mind. I am saying, me personally may not be down with his way of doing things, given the historical fact that you know that I know my history as a black African and what transpired 500 years ago. But then people come back to recolonize us. because they have seen that we have been running away from paradise into North America and Europe, which is wastelands, as per se, going for the bright lights of LA and Chicago and New York and leaving paradise. So they saw that. So they came back down here and they are saying, man, these people are in paradise. They don't want paradise. They want the northern hemisphere. They want the bright lights. So they came back with a bag of money to recolonize us. You see me? So the politicians and Belizean people have been going to these people for money. And now this is the slap in the face that he could say, by watch out. Oh no, that this, that. So I say that to say this, that we got to be careful whom we are begging from. Secondly, the ICJ. Guatemala now, Honduras now is claiming their piece of the land. Guatemala have always been claiming. We are between the devil and the deep blue sea. It is time now for us as black men, Brother Mose, to stand up for the NGC, for the Creole Council, for UBAD, for us to stand up with one voice and say, we need to educate our people that the time for our female walking around with a cellular phone in their pocket, like that is so great, or of a young man shutting up one another, that is so great. We have to educate them that, look, we are about to, God forbid, lose our country. And we need to educate our people. We as black men now need to take the bull by its horns. We cannot depend on no political party to lead this charge for us. Our Garifuna brothers and sisters, our Creole brothers and sisters, our Maya brothers and sisters, we must come together now.
But my brother.
Yeah.
My brother.
I'm hearing you.
We chose exactly that. We chose to be led to the ICJ by the political directorate.
That is true. That is true. Our people was pretty much deceived for a few pittance.
And so we are now in a very noisy place. It's a noisy place. This straightforward, up and down, ironclad, black and white matter is now congested, noisy, and now we are told, how come, as far as I understand, and maybe I would accept, I'm not an expert on these, on the way of these things at this level, but my little basic sense of what should be says that at a court of this level, that your case gets there, that case is going to be heard in a certain order. That you're not going to have cases that come afterward and then your case is put on a back burner. And then we have a complicating pylon going on about the Sapodilla case. So we have concurrent matters, and then the primary matter somehow is being delayed. We are not getting constant updates. We don't know the essence of our arguments. The population of Belize is going along blindly, and unfortunately some, I would say, quite rather disinterestedly in the whole matter that we are going through. And so this is messy. This is utterly messy, and we have every right to, at this point in time, to be, we should be extremely concerned about the state of affairs at the ICJ.
Definitely so, Brother Mose. Hence the reason why I am calling now on the National Garifuna Council and the National Creole Council and all black lawyers so we could come together and discuss. This conversation, Brother Mose, believes, needs to be in all corners of Belize, in the cafeteria, in the workplace, in the cane fields, on the high seas fishing, everywhere, in the universities, primary, high school. It needs to be there because this now is the fate of our country. I called in last night on Love, and my good friend made mention how, well, the matter there are the ICJ, and we just have to wait now upon the judges to make the decision, and we think that we have an ironclad case. Brother, what is the backup plan? A last caller called, Brother Mose, and he spoke in parable. He said, well, the brother who called have a good point, because remember now, we have this Israel-Guatemala issue, Israel-Palestine issue, of which we have made certain decision that is not too favorable with Israel, and we know that Israel and Guatemala is close, and we know the great powers that back them. Who to know what influence they have over there in regards to other matter here? Who to know what strings they could pull to disenfranchise us? Who to know who have visa from who don't have visa, who have ticket ready to fly out in the event of any eventuality? Who knows? Me and you don't know. Me and you, we're going to stay and we're going to battle it out, Brother Mose. We have our pick there. We have our grand pick there. So me and you going to fight till the last breath, and that's going to be it, because we have no way to go. The only way to go is Mother Africa, and that is a long way off. You feel me? But we're going to stay. I know you're going to stay, and I'm damn sure I am going to stay. But there's a lot who already have their bag packed. You feel me? So we know, Brother Mose, I'm saying, we know, Grand Rising, Brother Flores. I've been listening to the brother. I just pick up on his little thing where he helped on from the chat there. He got some good points. Brother Flores, you need to come into the conversation. Well, what? Come into the conversation. You, Brother Mose, Brother Evan, they're still around. You understand me? And let Sister Yaya, and let us continue doing what we do, Brother Mose, for the sake of Belize, for the sake of our children. It is a little bit of fight we could put up, but not putting up any fight at all, you know, it render us incapable. So we're going to fight until the last breath is left in us to protect Belize, because what they have done to us is an injustice, and what Guatemala is doing to us is an injustice, and now Honduras is an injustice. So all we could do now is to stand up, like whatever people from Belize River Valley did when the time came to cast the vote, that who gonna stay and fight, let's fight. You feel me? So this is now, we gotta educate our people. We need to come together in forums and have a backup plan. Brother Mose, I really thank you for the opportunity. I know other people want to call in, but God bless.
12 minutes after 8 o'clock. We take a break. We'll be back.
First, scan the QR code to download the app. The BeBucks app works on both Android and Apple platforms. Next, log into the website portal and set up an account. All customers with an existing Benny's account, whether personal or business, will be automatically enrolled in BeBucks. If you do not already have a Benny's account, tap the sign up link to register. A welcome email and a temporary password will be sent to you. Once you're all set up, shop at Benny's locations near you to start building your BeBucks rewards. To learn more, visit our website at www.bbucks.bz. Remember, loyalty is always rewarding with BeBucks. Brought to you by Benny's. Quality and savings.
Whether you are a busy person or stuck in traffic or having an adverse or very demanding circumstance, tension builds up, causing you to be stressed out. Stress attacks everyone, anytime, any age. And stress is a killer. Palm City? It's best to be alive than dead. So visit Freetown Drugstore to get options to relieve stress and to relax your mind.
Yes, sir. What can I do for you today?
I'm so stressed out.
Okay, after that, help you right now. When I this daily, for 10 days, I am good after that, okay?
Okay.
Freetown Drugstore, 28 Freetown Road, where you are better off alive than dead. Freetown Drugstore, telephone 223-2876.
Planning a trip to Belize? Here's how to complete your I Declare Arrival form in 5 easy steps. Step 1. Visit belizetravel.immigration.gov.bz. Step 2. Select the appropriate forms for arrivals. Choose Arriving to Belize. Step 3. Provide your origin trip details, including your departure airport and country of residence. Step 4. Carefully complete the immigration form. Add dependents if necessary. Declare baggage, currency, and merchandise, and confirm your entries are correct. Step 5. Download your completed form and take a screenshot of your QR code and reference ID to present to the immigration officer. Thank you for using Belize iTravel. Safe journey.
This is WUB Wake Up Belize Morning Vibes. Mose Hyde hosting on this Tuesday morning, 22nd of July, 2025. And our telephone number, our very important telephone number, is 280-5848. That is the line will make you run things. Jump in and give your point of view. This is what we do weekday mornings. We've got a call. Krem, good morning, WUB.
Greetings, Brother Mose, in the name of the Most High.
Greetings, sir.
I couldn't clearly understood. Maybe you can help me. What did the caller before me was referring to when he mentioned Lord as he called it? I know see nobody's Lord. You could own the world. If you are a human, you are not a Lord for me. The Lord for me is the one that created the universe and sustain the universe before me, after me, and the entire universe collapse. He is the creator. That's the only one I see as Lord. But the point I want to say, I couldn't see or understood what he was trying to say in regards to that. Can you help me in that? I couldn't understand absolutely, because he mentioned so many different other people names and things that I lost to understand why he was trying to say in regards to that man that people call Lord.
He was referencing an interview that gentleman did on his television station. I think it was last week, and there was a excerpt of that. I don't know how long he was on the show. I didn't watch the show. I don't watch the show, but it was shared on social media where Mr. Ashcroft said that I guess I'm paraphrasing, that the electorate is as corrupt as the parties, and that is why a third party would not work, because the electorate have sold out their vote and they have sold out the democracy. And so it was presented as this extraordinary contribution to our national understanding, because he said it. And so the caller was essentially saying that somebody of his caliber. Now, listen, I am not making an argument, and I don't think that you are either. We cannot make an argument against the fact that this is an extremely wealthy person, and by the way of Western civilization, extremely successful, extremely powerful, extremely connected, and his power and his wealth stretches over oceans. Nobody, I am not me giving an opinion on that aspect of this gentleman. What I was telling the caller, I do not share the view that this is somebody that has some particular caliber that makes his contribution more important than the wise people who have called this show, who have engaged and who I look to for their analysis and their opinion. I do not share a view that I am awed by the status of somebody's wealth and how powerful they are. I am not that guy. So, I understand why. I can't say I understand, to be honest with you. I think I'd lie. I don't really understand why so much weight and so much importance is given as if though we have this God coming down from the Mount Olympus to share.
That's exactly my point.
To share this enlightenment to us, the lost, to us, the children in the wilderness kind of syndrome. I am not a child in the wilderness to be enlightened by this gentleman. I acknowledge all his accomplishments in life. I'm not obviously. I just broke big mouth brother where they want to talk show host.
Yeah.
They are big people on the planet, but not tell me nothing about caliber. Your last me right there.
Okay, yeah. Well, I share the same opinion, Brother Mose. I see all men as men, and as I say, you could have wealth, gold, whatever you have to the highest of the Mount Everest. That don't mean to me that you are a more man than me. I had worked on the cruise lines and tell the captain to their face, you happen to be a captain, but without that, you are just another man just like me. So if you respect me, I respect you. If you don't respect me, then your captainship don't mean nothing to me. I have gone across many different countries, and I learned one thing I tell many people in Belize. All those people that claims to be rich or that they are rich, actually rich in Belize, and they want to put that, throw it in your face that they have money. When they cross, I tell them clear. Every time you cross the border, you start to measure yourself. In Belize, you're taller than me, and you're higher than me, and you boast that you're higher than me. I told that to a couple of rich people in Belize, maybe more than a couple. But once you cross that border line, whether you go west or you go north or any direction you go, then you will see who you really are, because people over there not have the same opinion as people in Belize. Collectively, unfortunately, majority of people think in how I say, like in a slave thinking. Because this man is from England, or because this man is a Canadian, or because this man this and this man that. But outside Belize, that doesn't work. I'll tell you something else too. When you reach in Belize, people boast. I meet people that boast by their name. Oh, this is my name, and I reach. But when you cross the border, be careful. You're going to go and tell people that because you will be the target. Because now I believe, oh, you got it good and we no got it good. Well, we come out after you, know. So when people go cross any border, west or north, they have to be carefully posting about their names and their money, because across there, it don't mean nothing to them. And to wrap it up, I will tell you, also I heard you mention about Israel and Guatemala. One thing I learned, and I share, from 1977, when I was a kid, I was only 17 years old. When you mention Guatemala, or you mention Honduras, or any Central America or Latin American country, you must remember that those countries are only puppet to higher countries, to superpower. So in other words, if Honduras make a move, or Guatemala make a move, it's because the puppeteer is moving them. But I told you in 1977, I read a book called Why Am I a Revolutionary? And in that book, it was a page that went in my mind forever. I never forget when I saw that picture in that book illustrating 4 superpowers at 1977. And those 4 superpowers were sitting on the higher balcony, controlling the small countries as puppets. So this is what people also need to understand, because many people, including me, we keep worshiping the country of the West, the big up north, the big country up north. They love that country, and they fail to realize that he is one of the puppeteers that control the small countries as Guatemala. Guatemala is a puppet that is being pushed by that big country in the north, and just telling them what they wanted to do or say whenever they feel like. One love, thank you for the time. I'm listening to you.
I think it's important just to clearly state that there is not a lot that has been shared with us as a people, even though we have every bit at stake as the diplomats, as the lawyers, as the politicians, but we are being treated like kids. But I know enough to feel that this is not how it was supposed to go. The complication of the sappadillas is just from the standpoint of the financial implications of having to
take... Mose, if you excuse me, I will listen to you on the radio.
Yes, brother, give thanks. Yeah, I have a call coming in. All right, let me take, all right. I missed the call. Maybe, Krem, good morning, WUB.
Hello.
Good morning.
Brother Mose. Hello?
Yes, my brother.
Brother Mose, I couldn't agree with that crowd. I think I gotta meet that guy. That guy sounds like a very interesting person. I don't find people who think like this guy a lot to believe. Maybe this guy, I don't know. We won't start.
What's going on, the great Colin Moore?
Huh?
What's going on?
Man, Brother Mose, I am upset. I am disappointed. I'm left with a bad taste in my mouth. And I would like for the listeners to know that I am not, the views I'm about to express has nothing to do with Krem Radio. The only thing Krem Radio is doing is letting me let it go. And then probably not might cut me off. But I'll tell you a little story. I went to the Keys over the weekend, take my kids for a little vacation, hour and hour, you know. And Brother Mose, I decided, let me surprise my little girls, because they're 7 and 10 and 15, and I said, let me surprise you, I can't on the plane. My baby always tell me, Daddy, why you don't fly for a plane? Why you don't buy a plane? You know, that's my daughter think I rich. So I decided I'm not telling nothing till the last minute that we book the flight at 12 o'clock, Brother Mose. And the flight is not going to be happening until 4:30. So I took my kids upstairs, the little hangar at the airport. Man, I must admit the food was great. They stuffed jalapenos, the nachos, the quesadilla from my wife. Everything was excellent. The Belikin beers were cold. The attendant, the guy who attended to us, man, was super nice, man. You know?
Yes, sir.
I mean, the trip began really good.
Mm-hmm.
That's until we had to get on the plane. And then we go and we sat there the whole while to wait to eat, we play video games. Then the people start coming in. But these are tourists, no?
Yeah.
Man, when I looked at the plane no more, they load up all of it at the front of the plane, even in the cockpit chair of the pilot, you know? And they put me and my family way the back, they want to put it. Now, I had to sit down there, you know why? Because I don't have the money to buy back a Cessna Caravan. You understand me? And the anger I had, I would have destroyed the Cessna Caravan with my bare hands. But then I had to think, do I want my kids to see that daddy this angry? No. I told my kids, I said, Mama, don't get vexed. You just, next time, you know, go back there. You see? You know,
how did they determine the seating? Was it based on the tickets you bought, or was it?
No, you know what the lady said?
Uh-huh.
That these people came to the place before me. But me and my workman, when I came for the trip with me, we were the only two black guys where the police they stopped where they start up with bag and rock with dog. So we couldn't reach the plane before the white people.
Oh, so
you understand me?
So only two of you were searched, like?
Well, my kids and my wife wasn't searched that way.
Okay.
But, I mean, they held us back. They took away our lighter. They got in our bag there. I got a sleep up machine. The guy didn't know what it was. He had to ask the next guy if we think that our mom.
I said, dude, it's a sleep-off machine.
So you were profiled. You seem like a high risk to be the hijacker type.
Well, don't listen to me, Mose. This is after I spent $745, and then you tell me that you know when you're a tourist and you go to America and they tell you how to check the bag and the ice box while they carry the food. You know, can we carry some grind meat and some grind steak to make some meatballs to these people who came from the Americans and wanted coconut rice to meatballs, stuffed meatballs, and
sorry, I have to. Calimore, it's a very serious thing. But as I've said to you, like there are times you get a very serious story, but I have to laugh because you describe you had big plans, brother. You're going to do it big. And
listen to me. I watch a lady at the tourist village think hard to pay $2 US to use the bathroom because it's just one they need. I tell my workman, I say, when we gonna go spend, we gonna spend more. More than spend more than $5,000 over the weekend.
Wow.
You understand me?
Wow.
Every time we sit down and eat, it was like $250 US.
But you ended up in the back of the plane.
I ended up at the back of the plane. Now I get to San Pedro, and boy, my daughter said, Daddy, this place stink. This stink.
Is what?
Papi, look, my daughter take a metal detector because she go find gold.
The place is what? Your daughter said the place is what?
It stink. Daddy, it smell like...
Okay. The sargassum.
Man, it stinks like hell.
Right.
And so, well, I will tell you, my father decided, son, why don't you come and stay at the Maharaja? But I said, man, listen to me. If you're going to spend $2,000 US nights on that place there for me, man, I know I'm rich, I feel rich, but why don't I just go pay the $180 at the hotel and then you give me the change if you so love me that much? You know, because, I mean, I don't go waste that kind of money to sleep somewhere, man. If I was rich, I would help the poor with that money before I do that.
Right.
You know, I'm not that guy.
You prefer spend money on the food?
Huh?
You prefer spend your money on the food?
Well, that's not what we prefer. It's that everything is expensive.
Right.
You understand me?
Got it.
So my daughter wanted a Belgian waffle, which was $24 US. So, and I'm not going to tell my daughter, you're not going to eat Belgian waffle. No, sir. We were splurged because we don't go every week. This is not every day. But when we go in big. And we don't want to tell nobody why we're our budget. We were not on a budget, you know. We decided to spend what we did. So I booked a room at the hotel for $180 a night, and this was agreed upon until the day I'm leaving, and I go to pay the girl, and the girl says, sir, it's $248. So I like, wait, hold up. How come? She said, well, because your daughter is an adult. I said, my daughter is 16. Well, I didn't know that, sir. I said, but listen to me, I told you. Yes, I told you. And now...
You're the user tourist voice and all in this conversation, you know, Calimore.
But listen to me now, boy. So I told the girl, I said, listen to me, miss. What if I had only saved the $180 and I come to pay, you would have called the cops, me, the big black guy with the orange and the green fluorescent shirt and a beach body, would have been the bad guy. I would have been the bad guy. Because I look like I don't want to pay you for your hotel. You understand me? The guy with the golf cart nose, we got off the boat, they were like shocked. So this guy came and he said, man, Greg, come here and there's $25 big. When I get inside, the guy says, $35 US a day. But me that the guy is an Arab, the guy came back and he said, my friend, I give you for that. You know? But everybody was thinking, and I was like, man, wait, hold up.
You know? Anyways, boys, I want to go a little far.
You do know, Collymore, that you should, if you have had a bad experience with any of these services, that you do have the power of the user review on TripAdvisor. So you can go on.
Almost. I don't only have that power. When I done with you, I went to the BTV. And I'm going to sit down and get an audience with somebody. And I'm going to raise all the things. Well, I show them all the receipts. That I didn't go out there to cry, baby. You know? And to be treated like that, man. And then I'm going to go. Well, actually, you know what? The best part about this whole bad experience is, Mose?
Yeah.
I am going to become one of the league's worst person because I'm going to become a critic. I am going to get the whole shebang, the hat, the glasses, the cameras hidden, and I'm going to go to every single place. You know what? When I tell you the story, you kind of don't want to believe me. You might say, well, I think Collymore is exaggerating. But baby, Joseph Budna ain't going to got nothing on me. Because I went incognito, clandestine. And you either gonna shape up or you're gonna shape up.
Use the TripAdvisor to Collymore. I hear you again. Yeah, so going on.
So listen to me, Mose. I'll tell you something.
Yes, sir.
With all the bad things I said, I will tell you that San Pedro has nice people. There is a shop named Marina Rest Shop by the old, where they're building the new hospital. There's a lady that sells tacos out there. 3 girls, 2, an old lady, a younger one, and a younger one. I call it 3 generation, but they gave me the name, I forget the name. But wonderful, excellent, the treatment. The guy at the vegetable shop down by the Mahogany Bay there, going towards there, at the curb. Man, I think I got in there and buy some tomato more. So, you know, I got about $400 to buy the vegetable. The guy don't say, well, you know, I'm being $20 a pound to tomato. Man, at $3 a pound more. When I tell the man tell me I saw a stock $11, man, I said, and I know you wait. The man said, no, man, I cater to my beliefs on people, my friend. He said, I don't sell to the big resorts. I don't sell to them, man. I like the local man. For kudos to that, buddy. The guy who sells the Mexican tacos on the street crashed on the Atlantic Bank the next street. Man, this guy was so nice. He said, man, taste the thing. I said, what's a gringa? He said, you know what, let me have you try one. If you like it, you buy it. If you don't, you try another one. These were nice people, you know? But there were some rough people, man. There were some people. There was a traffic officer. When she watched me, Mose, she was black just like me, Mose. You know what I had to tell her? I said, you realize we're the same color, lady? I might sound like a tourist. I might look like a tourist with this big, bright collar thing I got on and this beach body.
Collymore. Thank you for your kind of rundown on your great expedition.
Yeah. But let me say one thing before I go.
Yes, sir.
What happens in San Pedro is complacency. The people, the San Pedranos, are killing their very own product. The goose, they're killing it themselves. Because I'm sure a lot of people come there and say, I ain't going back there because it smells bad. They get used to the smell because they live there and they don't realize how bad it is. And nobody is complaining. I'm ashamed of them. I am shocked that I tell them how to solve the problem, but they watch me like, where they go out this big butt? And I got them there. Big up to the people at Midtown who had the best food. I should have listened to them and gone instead of going to the private place. They were excellent. Midtown, anything in San Pedro, they were the nicest place to eat the breakfast, people.
Calmo, you do all kind of free endorsement, promise you. Respect is due.
Well, Mose, you know, I had to plug the man, man. The treat is so good, man. Come on, Mose.
Respect. Have a good day.
Thank you very much for listening to me. Now I go to the BTV and give the quarter of my mind, Mose.
Okay, sir.
Probably I got arrested today.
Okay, sir. Don't get arrested. Don't get arrested. All you do, don't get arrested. Have a good day, sir. We got to go to break. We're back.
Every moment matter with your credit card. More transactions, more chances to win cash back. You can be one of 4 monthly winners. Get a chance to win cash back with every purchase of $100 or more. For more information, visit www.atlabank.com. Atlantic Bank, building the future together.
Nando's Wholesale is your market leader in Belize's wholesale industry when it comes to high-quality products at the most reasonable and competitive prices. With over 40 years in the wholesale business, Nando's Wholesale embraces the partnership of the hotel industry in Belize by providing world-renowned brands in wines, seasonings, condiments, and cleaners in industrial sizes, as well as small and large kitchen appliances and equipment. Nando's also takes pride in providing one of the quietest and most durable air conditioning systems in Belize with technical support and spare parts. Nando's Wholesale. Professional, reliable, effective, and prompt. Nando's Wholesale always delivers. Visit us at www.nandos.bz or send an email to nandos@nandos.bz. Or, even better yet, give us a call today at 222-500 or 280-8080 to speak to one of our sales representatives today.
Let's all be safe during the rainy season. Belize Electricity Limited reminds you that heavy rains can cause flooding in your neighborhood and on roads. Avoid driving or walking in flooded areas, which can have hidden dangers such as debris and fallen power lines. Belize Electricity Limited cares about your safety. Please stay safe.
Yeah, welcome back. This is WB Wake Up Believes Morning Vibes. It's before we do a final ad break, we've got to say happy birthday to our beloved, beautiful morning stew starlet, the one and only, the iconic Lisa Love, celebrating her strong today on behalf of the entire Zinc. Big up for your birthday, and make sure that I get my share. Don't play with the thing, cause I don't know how to do it. Big feasting going on. No left me out. All right. We are finished for the morning here on the WB with health and strength. Tomorrow morning we come back for the Wednesday edition of Wake Up Believes Morning Vibes. As always, we give thanks to the team at Comrade Larry at XTV, of course. This morning we've got Christy Flowers, we got in the control, and Harlan Wagner. Patcliffe, you know how it goes. We're still there. Wishing you a speedy recovery, my brother. We know that day to day, take your time, get back your strength, and hopefully we get to see you back to your old self, sounding like your old self, strong as always. That come from the entire family at the Zinc. You know how it go. We finish off with the ad break, and then the show is going to be closed off. So, as always, stand strong, stand firm. We gone!
At Atlantik Bank, your convenience is our priority. Our contact center is designed to enhance your banking experience. With a wide range of customer service options, you save time and effort. You can easily call in to block or unblock your debit and credit cards, perform account inquiries, and access detailed card information. Whether you need assistance with online banking, merchant support, or general inquiries, our team is ready to help. For added convenience, if all operators are busy, you can leave your number and an operator will return your call as soon as possible to ensure you receive the support you need. Depending on your transaction type, we may need to verify your identity through a set of security questions. And remember, Atlantik Bank will never request your username or password for Atlantik Online via phone call, text, or email, ensuring your personal information remains safe and secure. Our support team is available Monday to Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. in both English and Spanish. Simply dial 223-1212. This is a dedicated line for our contact center. Atlantik Bank is committed to providing you with exceptional service and the tools you need to manage your finances conveniently and securely. Take full advantage of our easy-to-use contact center services today.
Atlantik Bank, building the future together.
First, scan the QR code to download the app. The B-Box app works on both Android and Apple platforms. Next, log into the website portal and set up an account. All customers with an existing Benny's account, whether personal or business, will be automatically enrolled in B-Box. If you do not already have a Benny's account, tap the sign up link to register. A welcome email and a temporary password will be sent to you. Once you're all set up, shop at Benny's locations near you to start building your B-Box rewards. To learn more, visit our website at www.bbox.bz. Remember, loyalty is always rewarding with B-Box. Brought to you by Benny's. Quality and savings.
just WUB. And all the things that must happen and not blue skies. And nothing that people get victimized. Let's work together for better. We got to unite. Belize, yeah. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize.